and welcome to the first episode of Let's Build Episode 1. So, basically, here's why I'm doing this. So, what I'm doing is, as you can probably tell, assuming the camera's set up, I had to change out my camera setup so I can't actually see it because it's, like, way higher up than it was normally when I do my cards. But, yeah. So, I was just looking around like YouTube. Like, people do when you have nothing else to do. Or when you're trying to, find something else to do than your homework. At that exact moment. And I stumbled across this, guy who does, I don't remember his name. And my phone's up there recording, but... Also, by the way, I'm going to, after my little speech here, I'm going to actually add some probably Final Fantasy 14 music, because I've been listening to that. And unlike 11, I don't think every single song in that game is copyrighted by Warner or whatever. So, or Chappell. Yeah, Winner, the guys who used to own Happy Birthday. I believe they don't anymore. But anyways, once I'm done with my little speech here, that should start playing. So I saw his little, like he does like phone stuff. Like a Apple Watch repair thing, like, just repairing the glass and how that's, like, ridiculously hard. But, and then I noticed in my, I guess, feed it is? I don't know. That he had a video of him doing a, thing I never heard of for Lego. I know this is ideas, but Lego Technic. So he built, like, a gigantic, I need to be careful about that. Like a gigantic, like fully working crane system, for like 4 or 5 story cranes that like had an engine and everything in it. So like, hey, I have an idea. Let's do that. Let's build as a thing. So at this point then, so now we have let's read, let's show up Pokemon cards. I guess it's just called Pokemon cards. It doesn't actually have a let's of. Now let's build, which is going to be Lego sets. What I'm gonna do is like some of my future, I guess, RuneScape videos where it's like a recipe for disaster and it's like, an 11 different like subquests. Eventually it'll be like a super video of all of the subquests in order at one time. I'm gonna do something similar to that with this. So I'm gonna do how many episodes it takes me to build this. This thing's 962 pieces. By the way, I have to apologize about the fact that the camera's at an angle, but that's the only way I can get like everything on there. So there is like a light shining in there. So hopefully once we get to Lego, the fact that it's more like opaque should make it so that it doesn't shine as much. I should hope. Yeah. But yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a bunch of these videos. It'll be like the Pokemon cards things where it's like, let's build episode 1 and then, ideas and then ship in a bottle. And then number 20, apparently. And then I will go on and, once we hit like episode like 8 or something like that, and I finish this thing, then I'll do a, if I'm smart enough, I'll cut out this section. But I'll do like a super fast version. It'll still probably play Final Fantasy 14 music, but thinking Amara would be a good candidate. But yeah, of just a thing going at like double or triple speed, something like that. Whatever looks decent. So yeah, I guess you can just ignore all this. But anyway, so I'm still gonna talk during these normal videos. During the sped up version, I'll just like kill all the audio from my phone. Which I do anyways, but there's not going to be mic audio, and then it'll just be the music playing. But yeah, so let's begin. You just write a little mark. You shouldn't be able to see this, but once I put it here, you have it. 6:38, start the music. Let the music roll, right? It'll be fun. Okay, I probably should have gotten like a knife or something. I don't even have... Well, I have like a cheese knife, but... Yeah, I don't... Here's the thing, I'm not... Okay, I need to get my scissors. Alright. I just hope no one, like, calls or texts or something like that, because that might mess up the camera. So yeah, I don't really... Here's the thing. I will do Star Wars stuff. Maybe Harry Potter. Because so I used to build... I haven't even touched Legos in, like, 7 years, at least. Because I just, like, fell out of favor. Well, it's not that I fell out of favor with them. It's just... I just stopped wanting them, really. But yeah, I always used to get, like, the Star Wars ones. Because the Star Wars ones, I like spaceships and stuff like that. It is concerning. The thing's, like, dirty. I did buy this from Amazon. I just did, like, buy the option thing, so... So I'm not gonna lie, part of the reason I'm doing this is because, Monster Hunter Frontiers and maintenance, which, thank goodness, I was really worried when I was trying to log in and it was, like, showing up saying something in yellow, and I was like, does that mean I got banned, for using the, English patch? Which, I mean, the thing, like, says that there's always a chance, but it doesn't say, like, you will have there's a 50% chance you'll get banned or anything like that. Because I don't know if they can tell or not. Or if they can tell, they don't give a damn. But so yeah, it looks... So I'm not... I mean, this is clearly, like, has to be, like, 900 pieces, I get. It better be 900. Okay, there's an instruction booklet. And it looks like it's 156 pages long, so... So here's, I guess this ideas is, I guess, people make, like, decisions. Not decisions. Like, come up with ideas, so... So I saw that, I mean, I wanted to do, like, the, like, $300, $400 ones that are, like, a couple thousand pieces. But I just, don't really have that money, so we went with... So I went with this. Oh, it's in a bunch of different languages, that's cool. So I'm not really going to show the booklet that much. So apparently bag number 1 lets you build the ship. The bag numbers 2 and 3 let you build the middle casing. And then bag level number 4 lets you build the bottom. Oh, they actually made brick separators? Look at that. That's amazing. Is there one in here? I hope there is. So I never actually built a like set like this that actually had everything being like separate little numbers and stuff like that. So we got 2 bags of water. Honestly, this is probably where like a good 200 to 300 pieces come from. It's probably these bags of water. Oh yeah, I like how the little thing had a little warning saying like, by the way, the ship doesn't float. Just in case you were worried, thought you could go sailing on this thing. I just hope that I have enough room. 4. Okay, and then we're just going to get rid of the box. Well, I'm not going to get rid of the box. I don't know what I'm going to do with this box. No, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use the box as a little display center. Why not? Because I need something to put this on. But for now, I'll go on the floor. Okay. So I have little sticky notes around that just like block off some of it. So, or not block off. Give me bounds. So I'm really excited to do this. This is actually probably my first. I know I had. Here's the thing. I would love to go back and like build all of my Lego sets. Like I have like maybe back at my old house, like maybe 20 to 30. Well, mom's house now, I guess. 20 to 30 like sets, especially like Star Wars stuff. But yeah, we have a separator over here. That's an ingenious device, and it helps me not hurt myself. Um. But yeah, I would love to, but like I'm sure a lot of people, I used to build and then take them apart and then build them back together a bunch. And from doing that, I've lost a lot of the pieces now, so. So yeah, I'm gonna have to end up buying everything semi-new. I'm just worried if I go for the older, like this, when I go for the older, discontinued stuff. How bad is that going to be? But anyway, yeah, so I'm going to put this Let's Build thing. Hopefully I should be able to manage this in my rotation now. So it'll end up going like this, and then I'll do reading, and I'll finally finish maybe 50-Foot Ants story. You know, that thing from like half a year ago. I basically took a hiatus from this stuff because I was like, I don't want to do this for anymore. But now I'm like, I want to do Legos. I'll do the reading and I'll do the cards thing. Part of the reason with the cards is because it's like so expensive to get like the fossil things. In order to get 4 booster packs, it costs like $120. So let's begin. So I think I'm already grabbing the wrong colors. Let me just check. Yeah. Yeah, everything's fine right now. It was recording, right? I mean, the one good thing is I don't actually have to, like if this thing, if the recording fails, especially because no, there's stickers. Or are there stickers? Oh no, the thing's already stuck on there, I guess, so. Yeah, there we go. Step 1 complete. I always just love, like, the idea of, all this chaotic stuff. Just slowly but surely everything coming together and we're just building something out of it. It's going to take me a while to even get used to holding Legos again. Okay, we need one of these. We need, yeah, whatever. Better make sure that that's parallel to the corners. Otherwise, you're going to have some problems. Anyone else always think that these look like lantern pieces? Check, they might be lanterns, but... Okay, now we do this again twice. Oh boy. I sure as hell hope I don't drop anything because there's a lot of like little corners and stuff like that in my apartment. So I don't want to lose like, like a tiny little piece like this. Or especially not that, because that's black and it'll roll underneath my... I really hope if something does fall, which it better not, but like that almost did. Like, one of these times I'm gonna put something on and it's like the wrong angle and it's gonna like snap off. Like, well, it's gonna like shoot off. And it's just gonna go zooming into like the we don't even have air conditioning. The central heating. It's not central either. Okay, and then we just do that again. Gee, how does this work? So I just put that in there, and then... Okay, so and then you just brace it against it, and that gets it up. Yeah, I wish they included these like 10 years ago, and then I wouldn't literally like super groove my fingers over and over again trying to like take these things off. I don't even want to do that anymore. Thankfully, I don't have to anymore. Because, like, you just, like, always break your fingernails. Well, not break your fingernails, but, like, not crack them. Just, like, the very top outer edge just getting, like, cracked up, I guess. I don't know. Do I ever know what I'm saying? So this looks like it's, Is this how wide this thing? How long this thing is? It might be. But this looks like it's the spine of the ship, would you say? It's at the very bottom, but I mean, I guess the ship, like, stabilizes from the bottom. And you do that. I mean, I would show my face, but I'm sure no one wants to see that. And I'm quite ugly in my own opinion. And the thing would like I would have to I have to clean this place up. Not that's necessarily a problem, but almost did it the wrong way. Yeah, this is like the very. I would have expected it to be like maybe 3. Again, I feel like this thing's kind of cheating with its piece count. Because when I looked at it, I was like, "There's no way that this is like for a ship that small." Like how the instruction is to just grab one piece. But yeah, for a ship that small, there's like no way in heck. It'll be family friendly. Especially with this. Who knows, this might accidentally show up on like a children's thing. Which I'd be fine with if it's not, for the fact people are like, oh, well, I don't even know how that works. Like, because I don't know if they ask you. I mean, sure as heck aren't going to ask me, especially after that. But, I don't know. I'm just really, like, not a fan. Because whenever especially when I'm like uploading stuff and then just looking at one of my videos on, well, this actual channel, and I do that separate, because I don't actually watch YouTube on this. I watch YouTube on my own, my, Zyfrium thing. So, I don't really have a built-up, even then, it sometimes shows up. But, like, all these little, like, kids things, like, oh, children's song and all that stuff, and it's like, please get out of my YouTube. I don't want to see that. Like, I don't know if there's an option somewhere to be like, turn off YouTube Kids. Because I'm 21 years old. By the time you see this, I'll probably be 23. Knowing my uploading schedule. Well, it's not my upload schedule. It's just the sheer volume of series that I do at once, huh? Alright. Hey, we're making good progress. 15 pages in. Yeah, I don't know. I'm really worried that we're just gonna like lose everything. Like, because everyone's like doing Twitch and all that stuff, and which I don't like Twitch because it's impermanent. And it feels like, because I just like, the main reason I like YouTube is because I can just like, if there's like an hour or 2 hour long or like 3 hour long video, I can just like watch like 5 minutes of it and then I can pause it. And then I can go like, go to class and I can come back like 2 hours later and it'll still be there at the exact same place and I can just play it again for like another like 15 to 20 minutes. Whereas with, like, you can do that with Twitch, but my main problem with Twitch is that the fact that it's impermanent. So put it like that. And then like this. Guess it's like the stern of the ship or something like that. Is that the right? Prow is front. I think stern is the back of the ship. I don't know. But anyways, that's going to be it for this episode though, so enjoy, so you know what to do. See ya!